This is WTKN, Murrells, Inlet, Myrtle Beach, The Liz Calloway Show, 6 to 10 weekday mornings on Talk 94.5.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Jason Walker. That trip home may be a little dicey, at least in parts of the country. National Weather Service lead forecaster Bob Oravak.
The snowstorm blizzard across the middle part of the country, especially Nebraska up to South Dakota, will have a lot of travel issues. Heavy snow, reduced visibility, and a lot of blowing and drifting snow will make the travel very difficult. Along the East Coast, where there's rain, the travel could still be hampered.
And he says, simply put, be very careful.
Big story for Christmas Day is the blizzard out across parts of the plains. Areas from northeastern Colorado, northwestern Kansas, across good portions of Nebraska and South Dakota are experiencing blizzard conditions with heavy snow and high wind.
And adding to the problem, we are now learning of a number of flights that have been canceled and or delayed by Southwest Airlines. Also at townhall.com, an international shipping giant preparing to resume operations in a strategically important waterway. Here's Rich Thomason with that update.
Maersk plans to allow its vessels to once again ply the waters of the Red Sea. It comes at the start of a U.S.-led multinational naval operation aimed at protecting shipping from attacks by Iran-backed Houthi rebels in Yemen. Houthi attacks have led to a major disruption of shipping through the Suez Canal and the Red Sea, one of the most important arteries for trade in oil, natural gas, grain, and consumer goods between Europe and Asia. Rich Thomason reporting.
Dozens of cars destroyed in a fire at an automobile auction facility north of Dallas. A number of fire departments from several cities responding to that blaze in Denton. Authorities say 58 vehicles impacted. No word on the cause, but investigators say it appears not to be arson. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Dinesh D'Souza's new blockbuster movie, Police State, exposes the government's plot to control MAGA conservatives.
These are anti-government.
We have freedom of religion and freedom of speech.
Violent extremists, and they must be dealt with.
MAGA Republicans threaten the very foundation of our republic.
Mass surveillance, censorship, and armed attacks. There's nowhere to hide.
FBI, we have an arrest warrant.
15 marked units on my property.
Military-style soldiers pointing an automatic rifle at my head.
Are we becoming a police state?
It may be the Russia other people grew up in, but not my America.
Directed by Dinesh D'Souza, Debbie D'Souza, and Bruce Shuley. Police State sounds the alarm.
What we need is a person, and then we go find out what crime you did. How did we give the state this kind of power?
Police State, they have their lists. Are you next?
If they're coming for me, they're coming for you.
Police State, buy it or stream it now at salemnow.com. salemnow.com.
Serving in the military overseas is never easy during Christmas. Here's correspondent Julie Walker.
The soldiers are from Rhode Island and Texas. Part of their duties include patrolling Kosovo's border with Serbia. Fears are high of a resumption of the violence that has marked their relations since Kosovo unilaterally broke away from Serbia in 2008.
It's obviously difficult to be away from home during the holidays. But we have an important mission to do.
At Camp Bonsteel, a Christmas tree is being decorated as a soldier video chats with her daughter.
If I were to tell you how difficult it was for me, I would start crying.
I'm Julie Walker.
Authorities say a suspect who had faced off with officers at a home in California Christmas Eve has now been found dead. Police say an armed man refused to surrender and was found late in the day, dead in his garage. Breaking news and analysis, townhall.com. Germany's main national railway operator, Deutsche Bahn, launching an effort to sell logistics unit DB Schenker as the company seeks to concentrate on its core business at home.
Schenker has about 76,600 employees in more than 130 countries. The state-owned parent company describes it as one of the world's top 4 logistics firms. Deutsche Bahn issued an announcement that it's considering selling the entire share capital of Schenker AG in an open, transparent, and non-discriminatory process. It called for potential bidders to indicate their interests by January 15.
That is correspondent Jeremy House reporting. Now, German authorities are keen for Deutsche Bahn To focus on improving service at home, the railway has struggled with reliability issues in recent years. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Finding affordable quality health care is difficult. Galileo Medical is here to change that. Galileo is a medical practice that provides comprehensive primary, chronic, and specialty care in the most convenient way possible, right here in Myrtle Beach. You can schedule appointments at your home, virtually, or in their mobile clinic. If you have a Medicare Advantage through United Healthcare or WellCare, you have access to Galileo Medical. Call 843-564-0754. Or visit Galileo.care.
Does experience matter? When you select an attorney, you bet it does. The Floyd Law Firm has been actively serving the needs of clients on the Grand Strand since 1973. On Highway 17 in Surfside Beach, the attorneys at Floyd Law Firm, like Patty Anderson, are pros at real estate law. They'll provide you with a hassle-free closing at an attractive price. Trust the Floyd Law Firm attorneys and their 100 years of combined experience. If you need a lawyer you know you can trust, call the Floyd Law Firm. Find them at floydlaw.com.
The Liz Callaway Show with Nick Summers.
Welcome to the
Weekday
Michael
mornings
Show. I'm
on
Michael.
Talk
So pleased
94.5
with the great Robert Barron, His Excellency Bishop Robert Barron, to discuss Christmas. Merry, Merry Christmas, everyone.